What is going on, guys? Today we have got Ivan Perisic. If you want cheap and reliable coins, go over to U7Buy in the description. Look at all the coins, go to your purchase, and before you hit checkout, make sure you use the discount code JT11. Use the code and you should get 5% off all of your FIFA 23 coins. So another new out of the position promo player, a 4-star, 5-star. He has come from I believe a left mid role, a left mid that could be right back, right mid, or right wing. Again, same skill move and weak foot, 6'1", high medium right footed. He can actually be a right back, right mid, cam, and right wing, so he technically can be the positions he was last time, but just not a left mid. So I'd be interested if anybody's playing him at right back. That could be an interesting position for him. He can as well be lengthy. He is lengthy with an architect, so that is always a big winner. I am going to be playing him in a few positions because I feel like he's definitely got the stats of a couple, as we'll break them down. In terms of the traits, we've got outside of the foot, team player, and flair. So in terms of his stats then, we've got a pretty good balance throughout. The chemistry style has to be architect, so we get 92 physical, 94 passing. Not really complaining at that. We've already got relatively okay pace on him. 84 definitely isn't terrible, so this is where the roles kind of go. So we've got a cam role. That definitely could be played. It's originally where this card is actually. He could then go right mid, right wing. I think he definitely has the ability for that. He is right footed, so the Trivela will come across. And then also, I think you could argue maybe a striker, depending on your setup. Not a solo striker, definitely a duo. And if the other striker is somebody who is fast, somebody who is maybe explosive controlled, that would work really well, as this guy will naturally have a better run because he is lengthy. Obviously Haaland, Nunez, I think Isaac Toure, who we'll be reviewing at the same time, will have that same sort of style with him because obviously he's lengthy, but then the pace that becomes the matter of who's better, basically. We've got great passing on him. Dribbling looks good. Agility balance just above average. Great reactions. Great composure. He's even got a good amount of physicals, which go up even tenfold. 99 strength, 74 aggression, 99 jumping, as well as the 99 short passing and 91 long. So I'm interested. He's coming in at a whopping 198. We paid 194. Let's see what this card can do for us. Perisic watching this wing then. I'm interested to see what this card can do. I think cam would likely be the position I would like him in, but we're in a 4-4-2 at the moment. If we find that he kind of doesn't do anything in that 4-4-2, then obviously we will swap out, maybe go to the 4-3-3 fourth variation, because I normally like that kind of one with the cam, and we can kind of just plop him in the middle. Here we go then. Let's get a run maybe from him. Perisic running through. We're going to find it. Oh, Cancelo. We know we have got the burns of Cancelo because we know he's full well not lengthy in this meta to actually warrant him as a striker. As he goes to finish that, Perisic is going to mop it up. It's a beautiful review right now. Good turn from Perisic. Try and find him through. I don't know, it just seems he's running. I do like the lengthy players that are lengthy to begin with. Normally strikers and centre-backs, to be honest, because we do get that big boost that we can have that shadow, we can have that hunter straight on them. Whereas obviously with Perisic, you've got to have that architect, leaving him a little bit vulnerable for the only 84 pace. All the way into Perisic, looking for something if we can. He's absolutely on him straight away. Into Perisic again, trying to find something with him. Get a little bit of a poor pass to Mbappe. Find the defensive ability, not quite there for a centre mid, so we definitely can tick that off our list. Good take from Perisic, not going to win it fully. Perisic looking for the 1-2. We know we've got the beating down the wing if we can get it. Find it on the inside. He is right-footed, looking for the Trivela. A little bit more in and a little bit more on an angle, and we know that that is going to be, unfortunately, the shot that just breaks the game at this point. But use it whilst you can. You might as well. Good battling from Perisic. Over to Perisic again. I'm actually quite liking him down this wing. Currently, we use the Ligue 1 right mid. I think Romain or something. Begins with an F. I can't remember what his name was or how to pronounce it, but he's been pretty solid in terms of pace. I'd probably say I feel like he feels better at the moment than Perisic on the mid. I would say Perisic definitely in the middle would be better, but it depends on if you actually play a cam role or not. If you don't, then there's not a huge amount of places that I think he could actually go. I think striker could be a shout if you're just looking for a potential lengthy meta, but if you don't naturally play it, then you don't really want to force a position in there for him. Perisic into Toure, back to Perisic, going down the wing. We've got two players coming at us now, and to try and juke as much as we can. Kind of need him coming forward a little bit more than what he is, because we need him in the position where he's kind of already running. That's going to be like the most optimal place to get him, because he is a little bit stiff to get going. As you can see, the dribbling is nice, but nothing too crazy. So we kind of want him on that run already. And we get the win. So going into Perisic's overall review then. So Architect will get him lengthy. That is what we're all here for. The meta is lengthy. 94, 92 passing physical. Has a big increase from obviously his previous card. He has only gone up by a +2. So there's not masses and masses of teens and 20 upgrades. But we get 6 pace, 2 shooting, 7 passing, 4 dribbling, 3 defending, and 5 physical. So a relatively nice upgrade. Plus he's cam, and he has still got right back, right mid, right wing. He already had them on the left mid card, so again, very nice that he's still kept them alternative positions. He just can't be a left mid, which again, I probably could think of better positions. In terms of where I'd put him then, I think cam is 100%. If you play that formation, yes, he will fit there. I think his dribbling's nice. He is a 4-star, 5-star, which adds that extra benefit of having that so high up there. If you're going to go anything 4 to 5-star, you definitely want the skills at 4, but the weak foot on 5 in that sort of cam/striker role. If you're going the other way, 5-star, 4-star, the weak foot's still good enough, but you do get that extra bonus of that kind of agility balance as such. With the Architect, unfortunately, you can't add any pace or shooting increase. That is just part and parcel of this new meta at the moment. Once we kind of continue and we go into maybe a controlled meta, that's then we can really start looking at these other cards and looking at Hunters, looking at all of the other chemistry styles. At the minute, it's predominantly Anchor, Shadow, Hunter, Architect. They are predominantly the ones to go for. But in terms of him, I think he's going to drop in price at some point. I think he's sitting at the moment around about 196. I know Footbin's got to catch up, but I think he's around that sort of price. I can imagine he will drop down over time. I feel like there is still so many players that you can put in different positions that will cancel that out. With him, I personally play a 4-4-2, so I had to put him at right mid, which I think is a safe role for a cam, especially one with the lengthy meta and a little bit of pace. Not quite the 90s, but definitely with lengthy, and you're going against a lot of left backs who are not necessarily that. Ferland Mendy is one of the only ones in the top level that I know is. All you've got then is Cancelo with good amounts of pace, Alfonso with loads of pace as well. So you are kind of going up against them sort of players, which I think he managed pretty well. Shooting wise is not bad. Again, pretty average, just above. The passing's very nice because the Architect is obviously benefiting that massively. Dribbling was good, very good on that left stick dribble if you've got him. And that would be kind of why I would like him more of a cam. Striker wise, I don't feel like it's possible. You could definitely go right wing. I think right wing, right mid, cam, and then maybe a centre forward if it's centre forward 2 strikers, which realistically is a cam, but it's more of a high attacking cam as such. It's like that one step away from a striker, and I think he could definitely do that. But in terms of an actual striker, I think the pace would get to him far too easily when these centre backs can be lengthy and Shadow, getting 90 plus pace. He'd have to be lengthy to start with and then added a Hunter onto him. But overall, I think a nice card, nothing too crazy, but definitely not the worst player that I've played with. I think overall I'd be looking at around about an 8 out of 10. So let me know down below if you have packed any out of position players as of yet. Make sure you like and subscribe on this. Check out the videos on the left, and I'll catch you all for the next one. Peace.